I am a biomolecule, a macromolecule, an organic compound, which means I am composed of carbon and two other essential elements, hydrogen and oxygen, carbon being the most essential element. I am a biomolecule, a carbohydrate. My monomer is the monosaccharide. An example of a monosaccharide is glucose. Glucose is a simple sugar. When you put many glucose molecules together, it is called a polysaccharide. An example of a polysaccharide is glycogen. Glycogen is how animals store energy. My role and function is short-term energy. Whenever a runner wants to get to a quick source of energy, he eats something like bread, spaghetti, veggies, and fruit. I am a carbohydrate. I am a polysaccharide called cellulose. I am stored in the walls of plant for the purposes of protection and structure. I am a biomolecule composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, just like carbohydrates. What makes me different from carbohydrates is my structure. I am a biomolecule called lipids. I do not have a monomer, but I am made up of triglycerol fatty acids. Examples of lipids include butter, waxes, oils, fats, steroids, and hormones. My function or role is to store long-term energy, build membranes, and insulation. I am a biomolecule called lipids. I am a biomolecule called proteins. My monomer is the amino acid. When there are several amino acids linked together, we call it a polypeptide chain. And it is polypeptide bonds that hold me together. Examples of polypeptide chains or proteins are hair, nails, and skin, and the most popular of all, hemoglobin, which is the protein found on red blood cells responsible for carrying oxygen to tissues and organs. I am a protein called an enzyme, which means that I am composed of amino acids and considered a biomolecule as well. My roles and functions include speeding up reactions, which makes me a catalyst, lowering or decreasing the activation energy, building molecules, and breaking down molecules. When I decide to break down or build molecules, I form what is called an enzyme substrate complex, which means that the substrate binds to my active site. I am also specific, which means that my active site has a specific three-dimensional shape that perfectly fits the three-dimensional shape of the substrate. I am also specific about two other things, pH and temperature, which means if the temperature is too high or low, or the pH is too high or low, I will denature, which means that I will change my three-dimensional shape. I am a biomolecule called nucleic acid. There are two types of nucleic acid: DNA, which is deoxyribonucleic acid, and RNA, which is ribonucleic acid. I am a biomolecule called nucleic acid, deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA, I am composed of a 5-carbon sugar called deoxyribose, a phosphate group, and nitrogenous bases. My nitrogenous bases include adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. I am also considered a double helix in shape, a twisted ladder. Nitrogenous bases in my structure are held together by hydrogen bonds, which are weak bonds that are easy to break when it is time for me to replicate. I am deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, a nucleic acid. I am a nucleic acid called ribonucleic acid, also known as RNA. My structure includes a 5-carbon sugar called ribose, phosphate groups, and nitrogenous bases. My nitrogenous bases include adenine, guanine, cytosine, and uracil. In RNA, uracil replaces thymine. My shape is that of a single helix. I am a nucleic acid called ribonucleic acid, RNA. I am nucleic acid, and my role is to store genetic code or to transmit genetic material. I am a nucleic acid. Remember me? I am the 4 biomolecules: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. This wraps up our lesson and reminder on biomolecules, macromolecules, and or organic molecules. If you have any questions, contact Ms. Piper. Thank you.